Okay, we should be live right about now, guys. That is some quiet ass music there. Oh, I don't have the audio channel on the right thing. On, I'll fix it. I'm like, why isn't it showing up? Because I forgot I changed it yesterday for the live stream with Pedro. There you go. Now you guys can hear that music. Still pretty quiet though. Hey, Tiny House Gamer. Hello, guys. This is What About Nintendo. Today, I am here with another episode of Coffee Talk. In this episode, we'll be talking a lot about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and some stuff about a new spiritual successor to Wii Sports Resort. So some cool stuff. We got a lot of other topics other than those two, but those are the two topics I thought were probably the biggest ones or the coolest ones, the ones I was most excited about, or the ones that had the most relevance. So I got my coffee today, as usual. It's coconut flavored. I kind of want to get a new flavor. I'm kind of tired of coconut flavor. I still love it, but you can only have coconut flavor for so many times, you know. It's because when I buy coffee, well, my parents buy it for me because I live with them, and benefits of living with your parents, they buy you all kinds of stuff you probably should buy yourself. But they buy like these huge bags of just ground coffee beans, and it's awesome because they like never run out, so you don't have to worry about buying them over and over again, and they're not that expensive. Just some coffee tips for Coffee Talk. Maybe that should be a segment of Coffee Talk, coffee tips. Oh gosh, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not. Who knows? Hey, hello, world of deity. He's like, fucking finally you're here. What the hell happened? You took so long, bitch. But yeah, dude. All right. So let me explain. So I get up. I didn't sleep well at all. Like I slept like trash last night. Even though I went to bed, like, you know, usual time. Should have got, you know, about 8 hours of sleep. Nah, I felt like I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So I was like, okay. You know, I already did all the prep work yesterday. It wasn't that much news. I did all the prep work yesterday. And, you know, I should be able to sleep in another 20-30 minutes. Because, you know, I did my due diligence the night before. So I should be able to sleep in. That's why I do it the night before. So, if I'm super tired, I can sleep in and get a little bit of rest before Coffee Talk. No. Because turns out there is huge heaping pile of clothes and pillows and blankets for some reason on all over my set. There's water that when I'm trying to move these spills everywhere all over my set. There is just stupidness. There's just breaking news left, right, and center. So now we're 45 minutes late. But at least we're here. The stream may be buffering for you guys. Oh yeah, it does say there is some frame drops. Let me check. To my internet. No, internet's fast. I don't know. I'm gonna restart it. The computer's running fine. The internet's fast. I think it's a problem with OBS. All right, guys. Let me know if that's any better. Let me lower the bit rate, actually. Oh, I can't lower that when I'm streaming. Let me end the stream real quick and lower the bit rate and resolution. Oh no, you guys say it's fine? It's telling me I have a few dropped frames. I think my internet's being a tiny bit slow. It says it's being pretty fast. It's being a little bit slower than usual, so I have a pretty high bit rate on these, so that might be why it's lagging. Just in case, I'm gonna end the stream again and lower the bit rate and resolution just a bit. You probably won't notice that much, guys, because most of you are probably watching on 720p displays anyways. Maybe you guys are watching on PCs, I don't know. But studies show most people watch on cell phones, so I'm gonna lower it and be right back because it's showing a few frame drops for me just to make sure it's complete. We should be good now. Yeah, it's saying we're not having frame drops. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that is. My Wi-Fi is just being a little slow at the moment, so I just lowered the bit rate down to about 4,000 instead of 6,000. And it seems that that is fine enough for how my Wi-Fi is right now. At least, hopefully, it is. I think so. That should be... I lowered down to 720p, so... I don't know. I need to, like, talk to Comcast or something, because... Or, you know, because it's dumb. I don't know, it's only been doing that, like, this week. This is a weird week. I wonder if they're changing a bunch of their infrastructure or something, and it's just not good. I don't know. But let's get into it. Actually, I'm gonna... There's a few topics here that I don't need to talk about. It's a background stuff. You guys don't care. First topic, super quick. We talked about it before. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Masterworks is coming. The Masterworks book is coming to the West. We talked about this in a couple of coffee talks ago. And now we know a little bit more about it. Or, no, we don't even know more about it. I just was curious. Something I was curious about is would the cover look like the Switch one? Or the Japanese one? And it does not, actually. It looks like this. Which is not bad. It's just not the one the Switch looks. It's really loud on my end. Let me turn the music down for you guys. There we go. Literally, I just wanted to talk about this topic because I wanted you guys to see this cover. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Look at it in all its beauty. Ah, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And that was literally the entire topic. I think we hit a new record for shortest topic on this this entire thing. So let's get into the actual topics. That was like a pre-topic. And that is the first topic is, if I can find, there's so many pictures here, is Professor Layton's Mystery Journey is confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. So, yesterday Nintendo, or Level 5, announced that Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy is coming to the Nintendo Switch. So, I've never played a Professor Layton game in my entire life. I kind of have always wanted to get into it since I heard about it, but I've never really had the chance. But there's some more information about here. So apparently, it will be coming August 9th, guys. So you don't have that long to wait, just a couple months, and then you should go with August 9th. Level 5 says that it will let players switch between both touch pen and controller controls. There will also be a number of toys that work through NFC that will be compatible with the game. They say toys. Does that specifically mean amiibo? Because that's the only thing I know that works with the NFC, except like Skylanders. Are there going to be like special forms of, you know, NFC compatible toys just for Professor Layton? Like a whole new like type? That's interesting. I don't really know how that would work, how that is. Maybe they just mean amiibo? I don't know. That's odd that they specifically mentioned that. But yeah, you can use touchscreen controls like on the phone, or you can just use controller controls. Personally, I am very interested in this because I feel like I gotta look more into this, but I don't think this is a game that you have to have played the other games to play. Like, maybe you might get more context, but you can still play it and enjoy it, even if you've never played one of these types of games before. Hopefully, because I actually want to get into Professor Layton, and this is the first one coming to the Switch that I know of. So I'd be totally down to trying it out. So hopefully that's how that is. If any of you guys know how that works, it'd be great. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you're excited about this. If you play Layton's Mystery Journey, any of you guys Professor Layton fans, any of you guys were looking forward to this game, because I knew it came to like the phones first. It was weird. It came to like phones first, and then it came to 3DS, and now it's coming to the Nintendo Switch August 9th. So I'm pretty interested to try out the game. I've never played one before. Nope. You don't know how it works, or you never played one? Okay. Hey, Lazy James. You're excited for sure? Cool. I've never played one of these, but I'm also excited. Also, anybody who just came in, sorry about the frame rate. It might be a little janky. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with my Wi-Fi at the moment. I turned stuff down, so hopefully it's smooth enough to understand what's going on. But if it's bad, let me know. I'll turn some other stuff down. But hopefully it's good. Sorry about that, guys, though. Wi-Fi's been really weird lately, as I said. But I am very interested in seeing if this, like, if I enjoy the series. I've never played a Professor Layton game. I've heard they're really, really good. I've heard that, you know, I've had so many people be like, oh, you should try it. I'm like, okay. But come to a platform that I actually care about, and I'll try it, you know? So it's coming to a platform I care about on the Nintendo Switch, and so I'll probably pick it up and check it out. I wonder how it's going to be priced, because this was originally like a mobile game and a 3DS game. So how's the pricing? It's going to be a full $60. It's going to be $40, $30, who knows? I'm interested to know about that. I'm also interested to see what these toys that will work with the NFC will be, because they sound like amiibo, but they're not. They didn't specifically say that they're amiibo, so maybe there's like different form of amiibo. I don't know exactly what they'll do in the game. I imagine they'll do pretty much what amiibos do, just give you like some items or something. But yeah, $19.99 hopefully. Yeah, is that how much it is on cell phones and the 3DS? I think it's like, shouldn't it be like $40 on the 3DS? It's not what most 3DS games are. I don't know. You guys let me know. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. I've never tried out the series. Heard it's really good. I want to get into it. But while I'm waiting for you, or you guys can let me know your thoughts. But I'll move, and I'll answer the question, any questions you have, and get your thoughts on it. So let me know what you think in the comments. But I'm going to be moving on to the next topic, and this one's kind of short. Actually, I forgot to. In the myriad of different news, I forgot to actually pull up the photos for this one, but it's fine because I can just screen capture. Mario Tennis Aces Japanese website probably has revealed 2 more playable characters for Mario Tennis Aces, that being Dry Bones and Shy Guy. So if we go to display capture here, we click on this picture here. If you notice, Shy Guy right here is holding a tennis racket right there in his hand. So you got Shy Guy over here holding a tennis racket. It seems he's actually on the court. So it seems like he's probably playing. There's other characters like without tennis rackets moving around. I'm guessing that those will be like obstacles or something. So something to make the course more interesting, or the court, not course, the court more interesting. I'm not really sure, but you got Shy Guy there with a tennis racket. And then over here, you got, some reason, Dry Bones is actually talking. He seems to have something to say. I guess this is you're fighting him and he's saying something before the fight. You can actually see in the back, he is your opponent. Shy Guy, or Dry Bones, excuse me, is your opponent. So it seems Shy Guy and Dry Bones will be playable characters. That's what you guys are saying. It is weird you're 43 and I look like you and got no job, don't even want one. You live off your sister. Is it weird? That's kind of weird. You should probably get a job. That's probably, you know, that's what I would do. I mean, I have a job right now. I'm doing YouTube. This is my job. But yeah. Dry Bones is your guy. If he's in it, then that's your main. Nice. I haven't been a huge Dry Bones fan. Like, I like Dry Bones, but I'm not just like, oh my gosh, Dry Bones, my boy, you know? I don't really have that many Mario characters, so I'm just like, that's the one, it's him, it's my main. Like, I just don't, I feel like a lot of the Mario characters don't have that much personality. They're kind of just generic-ish. I mean, their designs are cool, but their personalities are next to nothing. Bowser, man, depending on the type, like the series, Bowser can be a very awesome character. Maybe he's my main. But he's kind of a slower character. I'm not too big on slower characters. Chain Chomp is really cool that he's in there. I love how he just bites the tennis racket and like hits it back and forth. I love that. You're gonna main Chain Chomp? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Chain Chomp just looks cool. You like Dry Bones in Mario Kart, though? I never play as Dry Bones in Mario Kart. Just gonna be honest, I don't play as him. Ever. But then again, I'm the kind of person who doesn't play as that many characters that often. I kind of just play as like two or three characters, and that's it. You like the Dry Bones design more than anything? Okay. Yeah, there's no personality to Dry Bones. What if I wish Nintendo would give these characters some personality. I feel like the only time they really get the chance to shine is in like Mario and Luigi games and maybe Paper Mario games sometimes. Like it's like the spin-off games is when they get to have some interactions. But I feel like Dry Bones doesn't really ever have any interactions that are funny. Shy Guys do. Shy Guys have their own kind of... You kind of have to read into it, but Shy Guys kind of have their own lore to them. I don't know, maybe it's just something I've made up in my head over the years, but I feel like they have a little bit of lore to them. I don't know. Hey, Ray Gamer 2.0, how are you doing? Hello, Kami Yuani. Kakariko Village music. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Probably am. If you let me know how to pronounce that, I'll try to. Is anyone German? I actually have a lot of German viewers. I mean, most of my viewers are American, but, you know, a lot more than I expected. I'll tell you that much. Dude, I love Kakariko Village. This theme still doesn't beat, for me, doesn't beat Ocarina of Time's theme, but this is a really good version of it. But yeah. 2 more player characters. Mario Tennis Aces shaping up to be a really good game. It's got, you know, what looks to be an awesome story mode with really cool bosses, like just super unique courts and stuff, and like gimmicks that actually look like they're really fun. RPG mechanics where you level up and get new rackets. An actual like story, like where, you know, Luigi kind of gets taken by the ultimate racket or whatever, and it turns people into the zombies and stuff. So it's like actually shapes up to it's looking like a pretty good game. Definitely not looking like ultra trash. Definitely not looking bad like ultra trash. But let's move on to the next one, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about Bayonetta 3, guys. Bayonetta 3. So Platinum Games says Bayonetta 3 for Nintendo Switch is progressing steadily. The Infinity Racket, yeah, that's what most people call it. It's Kameyoni. Kameyoni. Okay. You're mostly Irish? Oh, look at the Irish, my boy. Are you, eating them potatoes? I don't know. What do they call potatoes in Ireland? I don't know. Spuds. Eating them spuds. And my Irish accent is not the best. Fake Irish accent, I should say. I'm actually part Irish. Very small amount. But yeah. Platinum Games, they kind of had some stuff to say about it. So, Source Gaming recently had the chance to interview Hideki Kamiya and Atsushi Inaba. And they asked a couple of questions, and here's what they had to say. So, the Source Gaming asks, okay, well then, only one question about Bayonetta 3. How far is the development of Bayonetta 3? Inaba says, it's progressing steadily. It's difficult to say, but it is continuing. This time around, the development process is slightly different. And they asked, of course, the obvious question, what's different this time about the development progress? There's not much we can say at all, but there's a lot of surprises left in store for the game. Things outside of expectations. Please look forward to it. So, pretty much what he says is, it's on track. It's good to go for, you know, whenever. It does not sound to me like this is a 2018 game, the way they're talking about this. They're saying it's progressing steadily, which is fine. They're saying it's difficult to say how far it is, but it's continuing. I think it's definitely a 2019 game. Like, this sounds like a 2019 game to me. I thought, you know, since they were releasing Bayonetta 1 and 2, you know, early in the year, maybe they could get Bayonetta 3 out for the late year or early next year, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like we might have to wait till, like, late next year for this game, or mid to late next year, because the way he talks about it, it's progressing steadily, and it's difficult to say how far it is. Like, maybe he's just trolling. Maybe he's over here just, like, trying to throw people off. But that doesn't sound too good. Like, it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound like they're having trouble. It just sounds like they're, like, wanting to get the game out later than we thought. So it sounds like it's on track, but the on track is later than we expected. Read this German text. Ich bin. I don't know. What? I'm Bobby, that ugly? What does that even mean? You're not mad at a 2019 release? I'm not mad at a 2019 release either. I still need to go play 1 and 2, actually. I might try those games out. I just, every time I look at them, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe if they get some pretty cheap. Maybe I'll try the first one out, because it's like, can't you get it for like 30 bucks or 20? Isn't the first one 20 and the second one's 40? That way they're 60 together or something. I know that's kind of how it works. You get, or is you buy one and you get like part off the other one and then it's 60? I don't exactly remember how that happens. But I don't know, maybe I'll try out the first one. I heard there's problems with the first one with like too many quick time events or something. So maybe I should try the second one first, but then you missed the story, so I don't really know. Hey Jeremy, which copy am I getting? What? Which copy of what? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying. You'd rather wait for a good game. You still have a backlog games to finish anyways. Yeah, I still have some games I need to finish. I still need to 100% Mario Odyssey. Still need 100% Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty close on Breath of the Wild, actually. Except the core exceeds, because screw those things. Let's see. I still need to do some more side questing and play New Game Plus and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Probably the third best game that came out last year. I need to get Hyrule Warriors Legends when that comes out. I might want to pick up Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze again. Of course, Smash is probably coming out this year. Or Smash is definitely coming out this year. You know, Yoshi's definitely coming out this year. Fire Emblem's definitely coming out this year. Pokemon's probably coming out this year. We're going to talk about that later as a fun topic. So, a lot of games coming already without me needing to get into a game I don't care about. Plus, I need to beat 1 and 2 first if I'm going to play 3. So, I don't know. I might pick those up. Maybe I'll borrow it from somebody if somebody I know buys it. But, I don't know. I hear they're really good. It's just every time I look at them, I'm like, oh, no. I don't know if those are actually really good. I don't know. But let's move on to the next topic. And this one I found very, very surprising, but also very, very cool. And it's kind of been something I've been asking for for a while. But let me read you guys the comments first. I think they still have unannounced games this year anyways. Yep, probably. Bayonetta and Metroid are perfect kickoffs for next year. Yeah, that's actually pretty true. Either that or ending the next year. I think Metroid, it's going to be a really big game. I think it's going to kind of end out the year as a big holiday title. That's just my opinion. I just think they see Metroid's potential as being, you know, a big game. I just think if they market that right and they have really good graphics and, you know, some cool multiplayer stuff, I think the mainstream will get onto it. And of course, all the people like me who love, you know, the actual like story mode will get it as well. And I feel like there's just tons of hype around Metroid these days, even though the series doesn't sell that well. Yeah, plenty of games. We're good. But let's talk about this new one that they just announced. Coming to the Switch the 27th of July, just 3 days before my birthday. So, let's see. They just announced a new resort vacation game called Go Vacation. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Go Vacation. And it's going to be pretty much a spiritual successor to, oh, actually, I think I had a picture of this one. There we go. It's probably going to be a spiritual successor to Wii Sports Resort. And I've been asking for a while, Nintendo, please make a Switch Sports Resort. Please, I want a Switch Sports Resort. I don't usually care for the kind of casual, like, Wii era of games, but Wii Sports Resort, I loved that game. It was awesome. It had lots of cool mini games. I loved the one where you were in the plane and you were flying around searching for things. I liked the kind of the water skiing one. I liked it's just so many things. I love bowling games too. Like, this was like the perfect package for me. It was like there's the tiny bit of casualness in me this speaks to, because, you know, everyone's got that little bit of casualness in them when they just want to go sit down and play a kind of a casual Wii Sports like game. I feel like everyone has that in them just a little bit. Plus, it's just a good party game. Something I'd like to play with some friends. So I think that it's gonna be good. But let's read. Let me read exactly what the press thing has, and then we'll watch the trailer for it, just so you guys can see. If you don't know about it, you guys can see what it's all about. So they say, a resort vacation is always at your fingertips with the new Go Vacation game for the Nintendo Switch system. From skydiving and beach volleyball to tennis and even snowball fights, Kauai Island offers something for everyone, with more than 50 different games and activities to enjoy. Created by acclaimed developer Bandai Namco, Go Vacation includes a variety of cooperative and competitive games that can be played solo or with up to 4 players via a single Nintendo Switch system or local wireless play. Several activities offer the option to use motion controls, making swinging your tennis racket and throwing snowballs even more fun and immersive, even though you don't have to have motion controls. So it seems like there's option to have motion controls or just completely turn them off, but not every game even has the option to use motion controls. Discover new surprises each day as you adventure through the 4 different resort areas on Kauai Island. While exploring either on foot, on horseback, or on a snowmobile, or more, discover numerous collectibles, challenges, and other opportunities to level up and customize your character. Decorate your own villa, enjoy a delicious meal at one of the food trucks, and snap in-game photos of dozens of adorable animals hiding in each resort. Regular challenges and presents like special costumes and different dog breeds will keep you coming back for hours of Kauai Island adventures. Okay, I didn't realize this, but at first, it seems like the entirety of the resort is exploration. Like, literally, you can it's like, kind of like how we had, oh, what's that island called? Oh, I don't know why I can't remember this island. Maybe you guys in the chat probably know what it's called. I literally just knew what it was just like a couple minutes ago. But that island, like, you could, like, fly around in the plane and explore it. This looks like you can explore on foot, on horseback, on a snowmobile. Like, you can just, like, okay, I'm in the snow section. Let me go explore the overworld on my snowmobile. Oh, I'm in the grass section. Let me just walk around the resort. It seems like it's gonna be like an almost open world thing where you just walk around and then you're like, oh, I want to go to the golf. I want to play the golf minigame. Let me go walk over to the golf minigame section so I can do it. Like, it's like a hub. It's like got a hub world that you can explore. Cause yeah, it says you explore. You can discover numerous collectibles and challenges and opportunities to level up. So there's like leveling up systems and customizing your character. Like, this is like, it's like the next evolution of Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort. Like, I was hoping for a Switch Sports Resort. This seems like even better than a Switch Sports Resort. I don't know. Woohoo Island. Thank you. That's what it's called. But let me show you guys the game so you can see for yourself. I just got into some good Metroid music, but we're gonna pause that. We'll be able to listen to that in a bit. But we're going to watch the trailer here, and you guys can see for yourself what it's all about. I've seen this trailer once, but I didn't really analyze it too much, so I can give me a chance to analyze it this time. I'm going to mute my microphone and let you guys listen to this. Alright, there you go. You guys can... Oh, what's that? You guys let me know what you thought of that. But personally, for me, it looks really cool. Yeah, and it does look like there were people like just walking around, like you were just swimming through the ocean, like just having all these different like aquatic life around. Like it looked like you can just explore the hub world, and then if you want to play a minigame, you go up to the minigame area and you play it. That's what it looked like to me. That might not actually be what it is, because there's not actual confirmation specifically that is how it works. But that's what I got out of reading everything and watching the trailers. It really looks like that is the case. Now, because there seemed to be a distinction between the hub world area we're exploring and the actual mini games. Also, it looks like you parachute in, and then it seems like when you start the game, you literally just parachute in, you're dropped into the world, and then you go explore, and then you find the mini games. That's what it looked like to me. Maybe that's not how it actually is. Maybe you guys have different ideas about how it looked to you. But to me, that looks like how it is. And if that is the case, that is freaking amazing. Of course, when looking at this, the graphics aren't like super mind-blowing, amazing HD Unreal Engine 4 graphics. They kind of look like, you know, closer to like Wii U-ish kind of graphics, or kind of Wii-ish graphics. But I mean, it's fine. It's kind of more the mini games and the exploration that I care. I don't really care about having... In this kind of game, I don't care about having Unreal Engine 4 special effects and whatever, but I thought it looked cool. What are you guys saying? Pretty sure this game was shovelware for Wii at one point? No. How dare you? How dare you? Somehow it's gaining a lot of traction. Does it switch power, I suppose? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're... Just gonna... move that. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't sound like a good community thing. It's kind of fun, especially if it's online multiplayer. That's a thing. It doesn't say anything about online multiplayer, which is interesting. I wonder if it's because it's more of an open world hub thing. They don't really want it to be like you run around. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't really want to do the online thing. It looks like a budget title. I don't think this game's going to come out and it's going to be $60. I think it's going to come out to like 20, 30, maybe 40 bucks. That's just what it looks like to me. So it doesn't say anything about online play. It only says about local play. It's the only thing mentioned. It doesn't seem like it has any sort of online play. Are you guys, am I the only one over here excited for this game? I feel like I'm the only one over here actually excited for this game. Maybe you guys are always like, oh, it looks Wii bullshit. Oh, it's stupid. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But I loved Wii Sports Resort. Like, I played that game all the time. It's awesome. And I'm like, ah, man, I want to play that game again. But this looks like this is like Wii Sports, like, 10. I thought we were going to get, like, a Wii Sports Resort, like, 2. Like, a Switch Sports Resort. But no, we're getting, like, this would be, like, the 4th Switch Sports Resort. This is, like, several evolutions up. This is several steps up from Wii Sports Resort. Like, this is just on a whole other level. The game is 7 years old. I don't understand. No, it's not. It's new. I don't know. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are hating. You haters. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's into different things. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I was super excited when I saw this. I feel like I'm the only one. I'm just over here in my little Switch Sports Resort bubble. I was actually going to make a video on how I wanted to make a Switch Sports Resort, but I never got around to it. So I guess that video's not going to happen. Hey, Tiny House Gamer. We were just talking about the Switch, essentially with the Wii Sports Resort successor, Go Vacation. Have you seen the trailer and stuff? Online leaderboards at least. I think there will be online leaderboards at least. I'd imagine that would be the case. So, yeah, it just doesn't mention, yeah, it just says Nintendo Switch system, or a single Nintendo Switch system or local wireless play. It doesn't say anything about online play. I feel like this isn't the game I would play online anyways. Why would you play a party? I mean, like, Mario Party might be fun. I don't know. I guess if you have some friends, it feels like a party game. Like you want to be there. Like I've always heard people say they want Mario Party online, but do you really want Mario Party online? Like that could be cool sometimes, but I feel like the big thing about these kind of games is that you play them with people, face to face, like in real life, have real friends. I think online definitely should be an option. I'm not saying that online isn't needed or online would not help it or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, I probably would never play this game online. I'd probably play this with people in real life. So that's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people would probably love to play this game online, and I hope it actually does come out and have online, but I'm not sure. But yeah, for me, I think it's cool. I love Wii Sports Resort. Wanted to Switch Sports Resort, and this is pretty much that. But let's get into the final topic. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk about it. We'll go back to that in a bit. But let's talk about our final topic, and that is just a myriad of different points that I have put together that led me to believe. Just 2 days ago, I talked about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Remember, where is it? Remember this? And I was like, this is bullshit. This is real. This is dumb. And I was like, I didn't believe it at all. And now, I'm a hardcore believer, man. I'm 100% certain, almost. I'm 95% certain that Pokemon, oh my gosh, excuse me, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee are going to be announced this month. I am 95% certain. That is nearly a fact. It's almost confirmed in a way. So, let's get into it. So, case file number one here, guys. Case file number one. You see this picture. At first, you're like, oh, what's special about this picture? This picture is not as special. It's just a picture of, some Pokemon developers and stuffs. But no, if you go, and if it will click on the thing, you stupid OBS, you zoom in, as much as it will let me, you zoom in, and just, don't do that. OBS, man, you're just not wanting to work for me right now. You zoom in, and you noticed in the middle, what is that Pokemon? Who is that? That, my friends, is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the director, or one of the big ups at Pokemon. What's he holding? He's holding a Pikachu. What's he holding in his other hand? He's holding Eevee. You're like, oh, maybe coincidence, because look, this nice, lovely lady over here is holding two other Pokemon that are not Pikachu and Eevee. And you might be right. Maybe coincidence. Maybe coincidence. And then you go to case number 2, and you see this picture on Pokemon Japan's official Twitter, and you notice there's 2 Pokemon in this picture. One of them is Pikachu. One of them is Eevee. And you're like, okay, maybe coincidences. Maybe, they just love Pikachu and Eevee. And then you go to, case number 3. The main website for Pokemon Company. What 2 Pokemon do you see? You see El Pikachu. You see El Eevee. Coincidence? Maybe at this point, maybe you're just hardcore, really, you don't want to believe this. And you're like, coincidences, it's all coincidences. And then we move on to case number 4. What did they post on Pokemon Day? They posted this picture of, guess which 2 Pokemon? Pikachu and Eevee. And you're like, it's the rumor. They found all these coincidences and they made up a rumor about it. And I still don't believe it. And then we move on to case number 5. The final nail in the coffin of this rumor probably being true. And that is that the very same company that registered the official Pokemon Sun and Moon website domain has registered another website domain for a new Pokemon game. Do you want to know what those domains are? This means our Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It's pretty much a fact, people. At this point, it's pretty much a fact. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you hate it. I think it could go either way. I think it could end up being absolutely terrible. I think it could end up being absolutely amazing. I've heard different people talk about it in different ways. It's really hard to tell at this point. But at this point, it is practically a fact that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is real. Practically a fact. Almost. Almost a fact. I'm 95% certain. You guys, you may not believe it, but for me, I saw this evidence, I'm just like, it's just no way, this is coinky-dinks. Maybe so. Maybe it is a coinky-dink, but I don't think so. The back TV? What? Illuminati! Coincidence? I think not. Yes, exactly. Dude, I saw this and I'm just like mind blown because I really didn't believe it. I really didn't. If you go back to my coffee talk just 2 days ago, I was bashing on this room. I was like, this is a good. I was like, oh, you know that logo, you know, it's a pretty good looking logo, but it's fake. Like this is. I think I literally said it was bullshit during that coffee talk, and I think during the very next stream the next day I also said it was bullshit. And I think yesterday was the first time that I hinted that I thought it was real. Like it was two days of me being like, nope, that's bullshit, it's not real. And I saw this and I was like, oh, it is real. And there's two ways this can go. It could be a Pokemon Go clone on your Switch with terrible graphics and just a plain lame Pokemon game, or it could be really, really cool and amazing and reinvent things and be awesome. Who knows? But there is a rumor, not sure how credible. I don't even know what the source for this rumor is. I don't know. Take this with just buy an entire salt mine just for this rumor, guys, because I do not know if I believe this or not. I kind of want to believe it, which leads me to believe it, but the only reason that I want to believe this is because it sounds really cool. But just to give you guys, you know, take you out of your pit of despair you may or may not be in hearing about this game, because I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I can never live again because it might be Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But there is a rumor. Let's read it. So, I'm getting this from Endgame the Cube's Twitter. He tweeted this out. It's not from him, but he retweeted a picture of somebody else's rumor. And it says, right now there is some confusion going on what Pokemon Let's Go actually is. Let me tell you, it's not a Pokemon Yellow remake, and it's not a Gen 7 game. The game takes place in oh man, this song's so good. Anyways, the game takes place in a completely new Kanto. It is a full 3D third-person JRPG and not a 3DS game in HD based on a layout of a 1996 Game Boy JRPG. There are new Pokemon. Most of them are evolutions of already known Pokemon, mainly from Kanto, and there are also new regional forms for some non-Kanto Pokemon. Instead of having new starters, Game Freak had the idea to use Pikachu and Eevee. Both get new evolutions. Gorochu is back. Eevee is finally getting a normal evolution line. Your Pokemon can follow you, not only Pikachu and Eevee, while Pokemon are also shown in the overworld, and there's no longer random encounters. Catching Pokemon is still like in the older Pokemon games. A new element inspired by Pokemon Go is that you can throw a ball via the touchscreen in handheld mode or with motion controls in docked mode. Pokemon from Pokemon Go can finally be brought into the real game via the Pokemon Bank. The game will be revealed soon. Now, I don't know whether this is true, but it does fit with a lot of the rumors that we've been hearing. We have been hearing that when Pokemon Company saw, you know, the development team making Breath of the Wild, they saw them making Mario Odyssey, and they saw how cool those games were and how much they were changing the genre, and then they saw people, when they were revealed, talk about how much they liked the changes, Game Freak wanted to do a lot of changes to the game as well. So a full 3D fourth-person game would kind of fit like them trying to break the mold of Pokemon trying to do something that reinvents the genre, trying to use a Breath of the Wild. As I said before, Breath of the Wild is kind of the term you use when something just completely reinvents itself these days. You call it a Breath of the Wild, at least I do. They're trying to do a Breath of the Wild to Pokemon. We also heard a lot of people talking about how it would be a Kanto remake, where it would be, you know, Kanto, but it would be completely reinvented. We've heard that. We've also speculated along on that, and it's kind of hard to remember which one's speculation and which one's rumor, but there definitely are some rumors, at least, about it, so it kind of fits with that. Not trying to say this is true or not, just saying that there is this, even if this is fake, it's at least based somewhat on things we have heard about. Your Pokemon can follow you, that just makes sense. Wild Pokemon shown in the overworld with no random encounters is also something we've heard a lot of rumors on. Catching Pokemon. This is actually another rumor that we've heard a long time, even before it was announced, or it was rumored, excuse me, that there might be some Pokemon Go elements in the game. Is that we heard that Pokemon Go inspiring a new way of catching Pokemon. There's still the normal way, but it's pretty much just, if you want to have fun throwing the Pokeball out at an enemy, you can flick it or use the touchscreen. It seems that that is a thing. I can't tell if this is actually like, you know, throwing it determines how well the catch rate is or not. Hopefully it doesn't, because that'd be kind of annoying. Hopefully it's just for fun, but it's hard to tell in this. And Pokemon Go being brought into the Pokemon Bank just makes sense. So, what do you guys think? Okay, I'm just gonna ban this guy because they just don't. Oh, you can't ban people anymore. You can just hide them. Well, fine, hide them. You wonder if it uses motion control, so what will it be using? Augmented reality. No, it won't be using augmented reality because the Switch doesn't have a camera. And you can't use augmented reality, even if it did have a camera on the handheld, you can't use augmented reality in docked mode. So there's definitely not going to be any augmented reality in the game. That's for sure. It's just not possible. There wouldn't be a way of doing augmented reality from your Nintendo Switch. So that's just, it just can't. They literally isn't capable of augmented reality. So, I mean, unless they had some kind of attachment camera, but you'd still only be able to use it in the mobile form. So I definitely don't think there's gonna be augmented reality in it. I think it makes sense. There's some things people kind of wanted from Pokemon Go, like maybe the option to, because some people like the fact that throwing Pokeballs out isn't just, you know, you hope for the best. There's like some element of actually trying to get, you know, a good throw and that helping you out. So some people wanted that in the game. Maybe they'll have that as an option. Or maybe it'll just be something you have to do. I hope it won't, just because, like, that's something that would be annoying. Like, I just don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that. It's not a game breaker, and if they do that, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's the worst Pokemon in the universe. It's just something I don't personally think would be all that cool. It's just like, meh, I don't really want it. But all the rest of this rumor is really cool, which is kind of why I wanted to talk about it. I don't really necessarily believe this, but I want to believe it. Like a full 3D third-person JRPG. Amazing. That sounds awesome. No more random encounters where wild Pokemon are shown in the overworld. Awesome. Pokemon can actually follow you around, fully 3D modeled, not only Pikachu and Eevee, but all your Pokemon. Awesome. Like, this is kind of stuff I've been talking about as a non-Pokemon fan that would get me super into Pokemon. Like, I like Pokemon Moon, and I love doing those live streams, but I'm not, like, super hardcore Pokemon fan, even having played a little bit of that game. Like, it doesn't suck me in. I'm not just, you know, addicted to the game or anything. I enjoy it, and playing it on live streams is awesome, but I'm not over here, like, constantly, like, oh, I have to play Pokemon Moon. Like, if they do this, I might get addicted. Like, it just might. I think I would, because this sounds awesome. But it also sounds a little too good to be true, so that kind of makes me not want to, not believe it. But I mean, as we've heard many times from very credible sources, they want to do Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey to this game. So they want to change it up like those games changed up their series. So maybe it's possible. Anyways, guys, just giving me your last thoughts, your last comments, because those are all the topics we have for today. So let me know what you guys think about everything. Let me know your final thoughts and all of that good stuff. And then I will bid you guys adieu, because we are running low on time here. Who knows what controls and features they will use? Very true. I do think it's going to be announced this month. I do think it's going to be Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Quick question before you guys go. Do you believe that? Just quick yes or no in the chat. Do you believe it? Are you on Team True or are you on Team Real or Team Fake? Put it in the comments. Team Real, Team Fake. Just real quick before we go. I just want to kind of see what people are thinking. It can go either way. As you said, game can be hit or miss. You'll give it a shot, however. You hope they talk about Smash. Smash is definitely going to wait till E3. Smash is the E3 thing. Alright, Tiny House Gamer is on Team Real. I'm also on Team Real. And Lazy James is on Team Real. Anybody else? Okay. So it seems most of us want Team, or are on Team Real, whether we want it or not. So, yeah, I definitely am on Team Real as well. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Sorry about the frame rate issues. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. My Wi-Fi is just kind of weird sometimes, so hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully it was still enjoyable for you guys. So we had some great topics to talk about. I thought that for me personally, you know, Go Vacation it looks really cool. I thought it could be, as the potential to be really cool. And I thought that the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu like stuff just blew my mind. It wasn't a problem for you, Tiny House Gamer? Good. I'm glad it wasn't a problem for you after that. Very, very glad about that. Because OBS over here is screaming at me that there's drop frames, so hopefully it's not that bad. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or live stream, depending on when you're watching this, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. Oh, the perfect music to end on, man. The perfect music to end on. Quality over video. Thank you, Tiny House Gamer. I appreciate it, and I believe the same thing. See you later, Lazy James. Anyways, guys, subscribe for more Coffee Talk Monday through Friday. Videos Monday through Saturday, and gaming live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today should be another drawing video, so if you like that content, please check that out later. That should be up later today, and it's gonna have a kind of it's gonna have a theme going for what we've been talking about today. So it's just a little hint about what I'm gonna be drawing there for you guys. Anyways, guys, I'll see all you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye.